Hi brothers, this is Worshipful Master Ted Gambogi once again, and I got to tell you, there's a new feeling in Aztlan Lodge. A new feeling, but it's because we've gone back to doing things like we used to. One of the things I wanted to talk to you about in this video is our breakfast. Now, last month you heard from Steve Brissetti and the guest speaker, Prescott Mayor Greg Mengarelli. Today I want to talk about the effort we made to call the brothers at Aztlan Lodge. And to do that is our Junior Warden Zach Cagley. Zach?
So this past Saturday, during our breakfast, we had a guest speaker, we had a fabulous breakfast, and we also had an event. And that event was to call several brethren. We had about 200 people on the list, and several of our brothers stayed behind after the breakfast and had just a wonderful time. It was a great event. It was full of brotherhood and fellowship, and we just had a blast. We got to speak with people that we haven't spoken to in quite some time, and those brothers we weren't able to reach, we'll reach out to them via mail. We'll go see them at their addresses if we can. But I've got a few statistics on what we found out from this call, and those are, we had 35 people that we had to leave voicemails with. Most of them did get back to the person that left the voicemail. We had 30 people that were obviously bad numbers, but that's something to be addressed in the future. We had 14 people that actually said that they were very happy that we called, and they plan to attend the next stated meeting, and hopefully those going forward. We did have 7 people that had health issues. Some of these guys were in their 90s. They can't get out. So it would be nice if we could go and see these people at some point in time. Maybe just make a visit, something like that. We had 7 people that they're so busy. Some of these guys work night shifts. Some of them work out of town, and that was understandable. We did have 2 very interesting calls, which were the brothers making the calls would call the person and they were hung up on. One of them reported, "I don't want to buy any," which was just hilarious. In addition to that, we had several brothers call other brothers that were currently making calls, which was fun. So it was a blast. It was a lot of fun. We got a lot of great data, and I think this is something that should be continued to several different degrees.
Go ahead. I was one of those brothers that called, and like Zach has said, it was a lot of fun to reach out to brothers, something that has been long overdue for us. Zach, what was the reaction of the other brothers that called?
So the brethren that actually made the phone calls, it was wonderful. Several of them sat in the dining area, several of them sat in the lodge area, but it was everybody getting together. It was almost a magical thing that we had together, and I desperately would love to do that again. It was marvelous. Everybody felt united, and the fellowship was excellent.
Well, thank you, Zach, and by the way, great job.
Thank you.
You see, brothers, there is a different feeling at Aztlan Lodge, and it all centers around fellowship and doing the things we used to do. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next month.